Hello Virgos, welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, if you are new here, I hope you enjoy the read and think about becoming part of the tarot team. Okay, so we are doing a general read for you today. This is linked with the Nine of Pentacles, which came out for you in the All Signs overview. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of independence. We'll leave it at that. It could be you're becoming independent from work, so you are basically retiring. This could be you're becoming independent from your parents. Maybe you're leaving the family nest. This could be you're becoming independent from society. Okay, you're not following all the societal rules and things. You're doing your own thing in your own way. You think of what you could be independent from, and it could be about that. Okay, because it is a general read. Now we are dealing with a Nine of Hearts, which is an older water sign. We are also dealing with the Ten of Diamonds, which is a much older earth sign. Now, these could be anyone. These could be your siblings. These could be family, friends, family of some description. These could be your workmates, work colleagues. These could be people in your local communal circles, whatever it may be. We'll probably find out a little bit more about them as we do the read. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Page of Pentacles. You are finding something out. You are learning something. I suppose the Nine of Pentacles could be an energy of independence from a relationship as well. Okay, maybe you're finding out you are becoming single, even if you don't want to. We've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is all about past happier times, reminiscing about them, or it could be about contracts, signing contracts, getting contracts, soul contracts, and the like. So this is let's just throw out a scenario, and we will stick with that particular scenario. This could be some form of soul contract. You wrote this into your life even before you were born. Okay, and it is now coming to fruition. It is to do with an older earth sign and an older water sign as well. They are probably soulmates if we are going down the whole soul contract route. You are finding something out about it, and it is forming independence of some description. Now, this is the energy of what the connection is. This is the energy of how your, in this case, people are connected to it. And this is the potential outcome for you. From the bottom of the deck, we're getting overall energy of the Fool. So this is some sort of new beginning, some sort of new journey you're going on, okay? And that independence card, that works with it all. Okay, if you were leaving the home, if you're breaking up from a partner, well, they're breaking up from you, either way round, doesn't really matter. If you're changing jobs, whatever it may be, whatever you're getting independent from, it's starting you off on a new journey. You may feel foolish, you may feel inexperienced, but that is the side effects of starting something new. You don't know anything about it. Okay, it's just for a personal issue. We have a new person starting at the beginning of next year, and in the company I work for, and like a couple of the people in the company sort of saying, well, what does he know about the potato industry? And I did have to point out to one of them, what did you know about the potato industry before you started working here? And he was like, oh, yeah, okay, fair point. Yes. So anyway, we got the 10 of Wands coming out for the connection itself. It's the end. It's the end of the burdens. Okay. It's your previous cycle to this one you're now beginning. Was some sort of issue, some sort of burden, some sort of obligation, something you had to see through, not something you wanted to do or needed to do. Okay, it could be retirement. Yeah, perhaps you were working, you had to work to earn that retirement money and the like, and you don't have to. So we got victory. You feel victorious. This connection is victorious. It's the victory of the end of whatever those burdens were, and it's now the the victory of being able to start someone new. You're going to be starting someone new. Okay, it's you've got to take everything what comes and goes in a tarot read. And God, I nearly slipped relationship out 3 times there. And yeah, this is a new person in your life. It could be these. You could be starting a new hobby. Okay, you're going to the local craft centre once a week. These are people who are there. With the 5 of Pentacles coming out with this as well. There's an energy of isolation of some description. This could be financial hardship. Maybe if you're retiring, your pension weren't as good as you thought it was going to be. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what it is you might be breaking free of. Okay, is it that you are going off grid? Is it that you are finally finishing work and starting your retirement? Is it that you are breaking up with someone at the moment? Whatever it may be, which is your 9 of Pentacles, let me know in the comments. Not that I'm going to see it while I'm doing this read, but it'd be interesting to read afterwards. So it is also an energy of, as I said, isolation, being frozen out. But I feel with this is a case of, with the victory there, it's not, you're getting a victory over being isolated, okay? Or the isolation is your victory. Okay, so for example, I said going off grid. Okay, if you go off grid, you tend not to have to rely on everyone else as much. Yeah, that gives you your independence. It gives you your isolation from the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Cups. And I did say this is something about someone coming into your life. The 10 of Cups is like the perfect relationship. So let's just say you're way out there. You're a farmsteader in a little farmhouse, miles away from anyone else, okay, and every now and then you get someone in to help you, I don't know, put new shoes on your horses, fix your tractor, whatever it may be, something which is just a little bit above and beyond your own capabilities. Yes, you might be knowing the basics and the like, but you're not that skilled in doing it, so you get someone else in. Now this someone else could be coming in, they could have the same mindset as you, they're like your perfect match, your perfect relationship. And this is a general read, so you have to take every word I say as a general word as well. Relationship doesn't necessarily mean someone you're going to hop into the bed with and make babies. It could be a friendship, it could be a work collaboration or anything like that. Basically, a relationship is when you start having relations with someone else, and those relations could be that you say good morning to the shopkeeper every morning, and it starts off as just good mornings, but then you start talking more, you find out their name, you find out what they do when they're not working and stuff like that. With the star coming out at the end, this is a dream, a hope, a wish. And with that 6 of Cups from the cut deck, and that this is what you were destined to do. Okay, this star, this is, you're now starting the journey of why you really came back to this planet this time round. Okay, let's see what's crossing this. We have got the Page of Swords crossing this. The Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles are my spying energies. We saw the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and Page of Swords coming out here. This is a slightly different type of spying energy. If the Page of Pentacles is all about education, okay, academics, book learning, the Page of Swords is all about hands-on, getting dirty. Okay, so again, you're spying on it, you're learning. It's an educational card, you're learning. Yeah, for some of you, this could be bad news coming in. For instance, if you've got a pension and it's not producing as much money as you thought it would by the time you're ready to retire, that's a little bit of a disappointment in it, and that's what's driving all this. But for others of you, this could be like you've jacked in your 9 till 5, you've got some money, you've bought a little plot of land, and you're starting to live by yourself. Okay, you're starting like off grid or whatever. I feel for some of you, this is a big off-grid read. You're going independent. You're trying to cut your reliance on the rather fragile web of amenities which the society has made. But you're getting down in the muck. You're getting your hands dirty. You're learning as you go. This isn't something you've really sort of done a lot of research on, shall we say. Your research is as we do it. Okay, underneath that was the King of Swords. You might need to get some sort of expert in. You might need to get some help in. Underneath that is the Six of Swords. It's sort of going to calmer waters. By getting an expert in, you might be able to sort of like smooth things out, make it a little bit easier. The Knight of Pentacles is my prepping card. As I said, some of you might be going independent, off grid and all that. But it's also a slow plot. It's yeah. You're doing things as and when you need to do them, and how you need to do them. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of that 5 look back, and then the Magician. Everything, it's time to go. Everything's ready to go. The Queen of Pentacles is you're actually kind of comfortable where you are and how you're doing things. Okay, so how these people are connected to you in this particular read is the 7 of Pentacles. And I'm going to say they're fighting for you, okay? They are helping you along. They're giving you inspiration. They're up on your hill with you, willing to die there with you if they have to. It's not quite the 9 of Wands, but it's close enough. Okay, so there's our first card. We've got the 4 of Swords coming out in reverse. We've got the 7 of Cups. We have got the Strength card, and we have got the 9. The 9 of Wands. It's not quite the 9 of Wands, but it's close enough. So yeah, so these people, they're defending your corner. They're trying to be helpful, but they're not. They're actually hindering things. For instance, and they're like, for instance, maybe you're doing a peaceful protest on top of the hill. You're doing a sit-in next to a tree which is earmarked to be cut down, and you're doing it nice and peacefully. And these people come in, they're trying to help, but they're getting a little bit rowdy, a little bit violent. That's not helping the situation. It's not healing the situation. With the 7 of Cups coming out, the 7 of Cups is all about choices, or more to the point, it's about the illusion of choices. They seem to think you have no choice in the matter. They're the ones who make the choices for you. Yeah, they tell you if you should be sitting at this hill and whatever. And I do feel with that 4 of Swords there, these choices they're making aren't the best. Okay, so maybe you have to put away from letting these people rule your life. With the Strength card, they are a strong, overbearing energy within your life. These could be people you rely upon. These could be like your siblings, perhaps, or something like that. And the 9 of Wands coming out at the end, they will fight your corner. They will fight to the death with you. They will defend you in any way and means they see possible to defend you. And I do get, reading this, I do get a dynamic of older siblings protecting their younger one. Okay, so let me know if you have 2 older siblings, and are you the youngest of all your siblings? We got the Knight of Wands crossing. Yes, they're headstrong. They're passionate, but they're passionate about defending you, which is nice, but it creates problems. And that could be what this is actually. We literally 7, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe they're the ones which were creating the problems. Maybe you're not quite breaking away from the end of this cycle yet. Maybe this read is the catalyst to it, waking you up to where the issue is and what you have to move away from, what you have to get your independence from. So we got Strength coming down here as well as a potential outcome for you. You have to be strong. This is going to not be easy for you. It's going to be hard. Okay. You need the strength. You need the courage. You need to have faith in the system. And I know I've said up here, maybe you're breaking away from the system and all that, but you have to have faith in the system. Not necessarily the established system, not necessarily like electricity on demand and water on demand and all that sort of malarkey, but maybe you have to have faith in the system of trusting in the universe that this will be the right option for you, We got the Hanged Man coming out here. We have got the Page of Cups. We have got the Three of Cups, and we have got the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Hangman is actually going with the Page of Cups. You're looking at, normally it's life, love, but in this particular case, it's life. You're looking at life differently. You've got to a point where it's like, I don't know, you're not following the norms. Okay, maybe you are breaking away from the established system and you're going along a spiritual system or something like that. But you are looking at life in a different aspect. You're I don't know, you're kind of wanting to live the fantasy life, if that makes sense to you. With the Three of Cups coming out here as well, the Three of Cups is all about communal communication. Communal communication. It's all about like the group, your safety network around you, the people you rely on. And I feel with this, because our page is looking down here, and you have this idea of what sort of like group you would like around you, and you're trying to, or you will be establishing that. But you do have difficult decisions to make with the outcome of this. I'm going to say it's cutting people out. Okay, you're having to cut people out, and you might not want to. Okay, you might see these people as important people in your life, but you might have to cut them out. And you don't have to be nasty about cutting people out. Okay, friends and family, you can just gradually ease off the communication to them, especially if you only communicate to them over long distance. Just ease that off. Yeah, just sort of throw in these messages every now and then that you're busy, which you are. You're trying to establish a new life around you where you don't have to rely on others. And yeah, and gradually they will start communicating with you less. But they're always there. They're always there for you, especially family. Right, we got the Queen of Swords crossing this particular one. The Queen of Swords here is you know the truths. You know what you have to do. Okay, to make this outcome work, you know you have to cut these people out, because she's holding one of these swords in that Two of Swords, but yet you're unwilling to. She's got her hand up in the universal. Whoa, stop. Okay, that sort of thing, and she's sort of. It's almost saying like the driving energy of this is you don't think it's quite the right time to do this. You don't think it's proper to cut these people out. You don't think you can do it alone. But everything out here is saying you can. You just have to be strong. You have to trust in yourself. Okay, you have to look at what you want differently from a different perspective as well. Yeah, think of this. If you get yourself a little plot of land, and you don't have to, or you grow potatoes, carrots, onions. Yeah, you have a few chickens for eggs, you have some rabbits so you can have some meat, you maybe have a breeding cow so you can butcher a cow every year and have like a big stock of meat like that, or maybe you have a few. I don't know. Think about the money you're saving where you don't have to go shopping. It's not easy, it's hard work. You've got to keep the cow alive, you do have to spend money on veterinary bills and the like, but all in all, you don't have to worry about going to the supermarket buying the potatoes. You just have to wait until they grow, and then you have to store them, and that brings its own headaches. Maybe you need to look into different ways of storage and things like that. But I do get the feel for some of you this is a sibling thing. You're breaking away from like the older siblings' control, and for another group of you, I do feel that this is like a prepping, going it alone, isolation, off-grid situation. Okay, so that is the end of your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Why don't you give me the thumbs up? Let me know that it resonated with you. You can also leave in the comment. I've already given you some ideas of what you can leave in the comments, but you can leave anything in there if you want. Even if you just want, even if you're feeling lonely, you just watch this and you want a conversation, just spark one up with me. I'm always up for a good chat. Okay, if you didn't like this, that's absolutely fine. You can give it a thumbs down, but can you let me know in the comments why? Okay, because none of us creators on YouTube are mind readers. We don't know why you gave us the thumbs down. So if you let us know in the comments, we might be able to put it right. If you are feeling generous at this time of year, because we are approaching Christmas and the like, you can always hit the super thanks and show your appreciation with a little bit of financial backing to my channel. Or you can go onto my main page and find the personal donation bit I have linked up there, where I get more of your offering and YouTube gets less. Okay, there is also a hype button. If you could find that hype button and hit that hype button for me, now I greatly appreciate that. And I will be able to see what it actually does on my analytics, and then I can report back to you maybe in a communal post or just a little video to say thank you to all the people who have hit the hype button over the last X amount of days. But I can't do that video yet because, well, no one's hit it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, strongly suggest you do so. By subscribing to the channel, you'll be adding your own energies to the tarot team pot, which will make reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you'll be safe out there.